Hello, welcome back to the Transfer Portal CFB presented by No Context CFB. We've got a sick player interview today with the breakout star of South Alabama. Yam Banks is with us today. How are you doing, Yam?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing good. We've also got Dan alongside me, who is a Sun Belt enthusiast. What's up, Dan?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Man, I can't wait to speak with the Yam and really help college football fans get to know you. I mean, you had 6 interceptions in 2022. People know the name Yam Banks. It's one of the best names in the sport, but they got to know more about you. And we go back to, your recruiting process. Severely underrated, just a few offers. You were extremely just overlooked, and that's evident now. What led you to South Alabama? And then what's some advice that you could give to recruits that are in your position now and will be in the future?
The recruiting process, like you said, I ain't have too many offers. South was my biggest offer, and when I came on my visit, I absolutely loved it here. So I love the coaches, the teammates, and how they treated me like family as soon as I came in. So I just stuck with South ever since.
What about some advice that you could give to, a recruit that finds themselves in that, underlooked spot?
Yeah, if I'll say make sure you like the coaches and teammates, like I said, and make sure you like the school and enjoy the campus.
Sound advice. Now, you're a stud athlete with a remarkable background. You didn't just play DB in high school, but also wide receiver. You played baseball as well. What areas of your game do you believe that this impressive athletic background really helps you out with?
Uh, I feel like playing baseball helped a lot since I played all the outfield because I didn't start playing football to my 10th grade year.
Mm.
I feel like ever since my football coach in high school gave me the chance to play receiver in high school, it just all came to me that I could be pretty good at football as well. So it all just fell in my hand for me.
Okay. Let's talk a little about the team there that you guys have down there in South Alabama. And in 2021, your first year with your new coach, Ken Womack, the team started really hot. You were in good shape. But you had a really, really tough November schedule, and you kind of fell short of a bowl game. This year, kind of same thing. Started off really great, and then you just crushed through those goals, went 4-0 in November. What did your team do? How did you rally from that previous year's disappointment and use that energy to fuel the great finish in this year?
I feel like when we first got Womack, everything was new to us, so we had to learn a completely new defense.
Mm.
And so from last year and this year, everybody was more experienced since everybody knew the defense. Everybody knows where they got to be, and we got even more players from different schools. So it was much easier to learn, and we had a better chemistry since we knew everybody and everything so well. So I felt like that helped a lot.
Yeah, y'all really finished strong. So in that same vein of unfinished business, South Alabama, it's a developing program, only been around for 14 years now. So what are some of your team's goals, your rallying points going into 2023 spring ball, looking ahead to the fall season?
Some of our goals is, you know, beating Tulane as the opener, and trying to make it back to the bowl game, the conference championship, and try to go undefeated this year because I feel like we can do a lot of big things.
That game with Tulane is going to be so much fun. Huge just opportunity for you and the rest of your team to help get your name out there and build your profile and brands. That's going to be super cool. And so you excel on the field, just so many terrific skills. A few things that catch my eye personally: ball skills, which you spoke to, playing outfield. There's something there. Your physicality and that alpha dog mentality on the field. But for those who might not be familiar with your game, how would you describe Yam Banks' game to a casual fan?
I would describe it as being loud, being a leader. Um, I'll also say that I have to, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and make sure I'm right on the field, and make sure my other teammates are right on the field as well. It's all about communicating at the end of the day.
Now you play that husky role in Coach Womack's swarm defense. Explain to viewers what this entails and how that role has helped you evolve as a player.
The Husky position is definitely a lot to it. You have to play man, you have to play zone. Sometimes they'll send me on the blitz, and sometimes I have to be in the box as a linebacker. Sometimes, and it's a lot to it. But over the years, I've gotten better, and right now it's just second nature. Every time he make a call.
Gotcha. Let's talk about a little off-field stuff. You came of age. You were recruited before NIL in this new era. Do you have any insights as somebody that was recruited before it, but now in the last 2 years you've played during the era of NIL, about both sides of that, and how has that affected your college experience?
It's starting to affect it now that I'm starting to talk to people, trying to get some of the NIL. But right now, it's just all new to me.
Okay. Do you think maybe you could tell us about the process, maybe, of securing some deals, maybe some ways you've been able to use NIL to connect with the school, the Mobile community?
It's definitely a process at the moment right now. But it's just right now, you just gotta talk through things and just make sure you want to do what you want to do.
Okay. So your talent was on full display in that New Orleans Bowl when you made a wicked one-handed interception for that sixth pick of your season. Could we just go back to that moment and walk us through how you made this ridiculous play happen?
So they was moving the ball pretty fast, so we called a man play, and then I was supposed to guard the third ranked receiver, number 11, which is one of their best receivers, and they like to go to him. So it was just really a matchup thing. And I just played him. I played my leverage. And when I see he tried to attack my leverage, I just ran to him as soon as I can. I looked for the ball and it was in the air. And then somehow I just one-handed it.
Man, that helped you get on the map. How many times did we see tweets like Yam Banks, what a name, what a play? You went viral for that. That was nuts. And as we look ahead, this time next year, you're going to be a coveted NFL draft prospect. We truly believe that. I want you I just want to give you the floor, and you should express why an NFL team should be betting on Yam Banks as opposed to another prospect that they might consider taking.
I would like to say I have a good size on me. I'm pretty fast, and play. I can play man coverage, and I can blitz, and I can make tackles. So I feel like I'll be a good prospect for an NFL team.
Swiss Army knife type.
Say it again.
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
So Liam and I, we're both big Sun Belt football fans. We think it's a great league, up and coming league. We love it's kind of coalesced around some passionate fan bases down there in the South. Southern Miss has a historic program, and App and Marshall, and then up and comers also like James Madison, like you guys. That passion is really awesome to see at the Group of Five level. Can you tell us what have been some of your favorite trips to make, some of your favorite fan bases to interact with, favorite stadiums to play with so far in your college career?
So far, it has to be the New Orleans Bowl. We had a lot of fans, and I have never played in a Superdome ever, and it was crazy playing in.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And that was the play of the bowl season. That was fantastic. So you were talking a little bit earlier about leadership and on the field stuff, and so as a veteran player, productive player for that, for the locker room, what do you think specifically defines kind of your leadership role? Are you more of a quiet leader, lead by example, fiery type, coach on the field? What's your leadership style?
I like to say I like to lead by example. I like to show people what you have to do to be a leader, and I like people to do the right thing. And I want this team to be great, so I try to lead everything by example. And then if I have to, I'll have to be loud. I'll be loud if I have to.
There are other ways to lead by example and make your impact felt off the field. How do you plan on giving back to the community and helping out those in need, whether it be this season or down the road when you're having a successful NFL career?
I always like to come back and spread out for Mobile, especially what they've done for me. I love it here. It's very fan based, and I love our fans when they come to games. They're very loud. They support us a lot. So I'm looking forward to spreading back.
Gotcha. One honor that you had during this past season is you were selected to wear the number 5 jersey for the UL Monroe game to honor a South Alabama player, Anthony Mostello, passed away in 2010. For those of you that might not know, that are listening, can you tell us a little bit about what that honor meant to you, what that meant for your team, and for other players that might get that honor in the future?
It means a lot, especially to our program and Coach Womack. Like you said, number 5 jersey. Um, really, it's really my favorite number. So I was excited to wear it, and I knew I had to do something big for me to, to lead by example again. And I ended up catching another pick that game. So it was a great moment.
Yam Banks is always leading by example. That's something that we've learned in the last few minutes. Now let's get to know you more. What's your favorite food? What's your least favorite food?
Okay, my favorite food is probably have to be hibachi. I love to eat hibachi. I'll probably eat hibachi every day. That or Zaxby's. And my least favorite food, it'll probably have to be I really don't have a least favorite food because I like to eat, but I'll say probably like spaghetti.
Yeti. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What's wrong with spaghetti? What's on your pregame playlist, Ian?
Definitely NBA young boy. He just gets me in another mode.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where are you going and why?
I would probably go to Houston because I've never been, and it's a big city, and I like to go enjoy it.
Houston's got a lot of cool food. Culinary scene there is rad. If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
I'll probably be playing baseball.
Okay.
How good were you at baseball? I want to know about that.
I was really good. I always could hit, and I was fast. So it was. I had all the tools, and then we had a very good team. My high school year, we went to North Half. I think my 10th grade year, and I was playing on varsity ever since a freshman. So it was a good time to play. But then I had to play football my 10th grade year, so it was like just two on two, and I had to make that decision my senior. It was kind of tough.
Uh, Nobody wanted to see you succeed like Dion and Bo Jackson. Uh,
Nah,
Do
well,
you have a favorite MLB team you root for?
I like the Boston Red Sox.
Okay.
what about something people might not really know about you, a hidden talent that you might have?
Hidden talent. I say I like to dance a lot around my teammates and stuff. When we go in locker rooms, I like to dance. I like to be that center of attention. Make everybody laugh.
The life of the party. Hey, if you could pick any company to sign a dream NIL deal with, what company would it be?
It'll definitely have to be Jordan.
Yeah.
Ooh, some Yam Banks Jordans. Hey man, Jordan's gonna have to hit you up. What? That'd be 6.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate speaking with you, Yam. Can't thank you enough for doing this, and we wish you the best of luck in 2023 and beyond. Maybe what are some goals that you have for yourself and for the team?
Some goals I have for myself, definitely making that first team All American. Probably trying to beat my record for the most interceptions and trying to beat the most interceptions in school history. For the team, I'll say definitely winning more than 10 games and just being successful throughout the whole season.
High expectations, and we're sure that you and the team are going to hit a lot of those. We had a blast watching you in 2022. We can't wait for the future. And again, we thank you so much. And we hope that for those watching, you enjoyed listening to our interview with Yam Banks, and you consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Please follow Yam on Twitter. He's going to blow up. He's going to be a huge NFL draft prospect. Just you wait. Thank you, Yam.
Thank you for having me.